I'm currently in Peru at 11,000 feet exploring ancient Inca ruins, and I can't wait to show you guys everything I'm going to be exploring with my time in Peru. It's going to be insane, so stay tuned to the end of the video to see everything I get into. Whew, I cannot breathe up here right now. Alright, let's go. Before I show you guys this incredible place, let me take you back a little and explain how I got here and what the plan is, if there is any, while I'm in Peru. It is the first official day in Peru. I've had so much travel to get here. I flew from Orlando to Miami, Miami to Lima, Lima to Cusco, and then from Cusco I took a 2.5 hour drive from the city all the way to Urubamba, which is where I'm at currently. And I got in kind of later yesterday, checked in my hotel, took a massive nap, just kind of relaxed. And now today's the first official day of the trip. We're gonna be checking out some temple ruins. I have a guide today, which is gonna be amazing because I can't speak any Spanish and this is a Spanish speaking country. Yes, I know that's a really bad idea, but that's my circumstances. I have to learn. I just wanted to quickly show you guys my hotel room at Hotel Villa Urubamba. So I'm gonna show you guys around. Then I gotta get some dinner and then my guide's gonna pick me up. Lots happening. This is my hotel room. I slept here last night, so mind the bed. But yeah, I just want to show you guys around because it is really nice. I'm not used to being in an area like this. Usually a budget traveler in a hostel or something, and it's not this nice. Breakfast was so good. It is really amazing being able to wake up and just be able to be filled with food, and now I'm hopping in my car and we are about to go to see some Inca ruins. Morning. Driving through these small farming towns, it reminds me how simple life can really be. I mean, it looks hard, but it sure is simple. Those peaks are... So people can climb those?
Yeah, some. Yeah, I've been to some of those.
The locals here live surrounded by this awe-inspiring beauty of these huge mountains. I would be lying if I wasn't a little jealous of their daily view.
You know, all these people are going to come just sit there and then go back. But we'll go this way, and this is an Inca trail.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around where I am, what I'm doing right now, and how the heck did I ever get here. So we're currently checking out some archaeological sites here from the Inca civilization. It is incredible how they just built this. I mean, they didn't have excavators back then, they didn't have anything. And the beauty of up here, just, I'm lost for words. It's incredible. Being in Florida 2 days ago and now I'm walking through this place feels like I'm on a different planet.
In part of the mountain, and then what you got there, those niches are mostly known to hold mummies from back at the time. They would practice mummification.
So I'm currently at the Pisac Ancient Inca Ruins and we're looking around, exploring everything. My guide Carlos is walking me through, explaining all these rocks we're looking at because without context, they are just really cool looking rocks set up in formations. So definitely a tour guide is highly recommended. But he was just explaining that this kind of wall area right here with these cubbies cut out are for mummification of their rulers back then. And if you had high power, they'd mummify you, and they know you're not in the body, but they still want to keep your body because it was a part of you. And then you're also in like ceremonies and things still, even though you're dead, which is a pretty crazy concept. But yeah, I would never know that was for mummies unless Carlos just told me. Onward to explore more. All right, Carlos is taking me the back way through here. A little bit of an adventure. Definitely the main tour guides are not taking you through here. All right, I gotta put the camera away. I'm gonna fall down about 1,000 feet. I always thought history was kind of boring. People love to glamorize the past, but being here and picturing how the Incas actually lived is wild.
Houses of knowledge means yachay, knowledge, wasi, house. Yachay wasis everywhere, workshops, temples, and pretty much it's a very complete city in many ways.
Also, without Carlos here, I would be super lonely. I'm a horrible solo traveler. never seen anywhere with just drastic views like this, with just the rock being so exposed and then the greenery all around it. Like, where do you find another place like this? Also having the village just carved right out of the mountain, unlike anywhere else I've been to. I think we're gonna head back down, but who knows what we have planned for the rest of the day. I don't think you can get much better than this, but we'll see. Carlos has been an amazing guide so far and really taught me about this whole area, and without him, I would really just be looking at rocks and a couple old buildings, so. Carlos, nice job on the spot. For the first day, already seeing these kinds of views, and I'm still technically on the main path. I can't wait to see what the beaten path looks like here. So we're currently at 3,525 meters, which equals to about 11,250 feet. And yes, I'm definitely feeling that. Sweating, can't breathe much, but I did just have to run back a little bit. I forgot an item, and the run felt like I was sprinting even though I was just lightly jogging. That was a pretty neat experience. So there's a local here hand weaving these bracelets and then also selling these little alpacas. I had to get one because the view right here and then her just hand making them just really made the whole experience incredible. Okay, so I think we're gonna head back to the car now. I know I already said that, but we had another amazing trail that we went on. I could keep filming here for ages, but I think we got some rain headed in, so I gotta pack the camera away and we gotta get back. So we've just come down from the Pisca Inca village, which was a little bit higher up, and now we're in the main village here down at the base. And we're gonna explore some little shops here. We're gonna get some lunch. I can't believe it's 2 o'clock. This day has felt like so long, just seeing and doing as much as we have already. But I'm starving. Hopefully along this trip we can try some guinea pig. But there's a couple other local cuisines I wanna try. Hopefully I can get them here. Also, I wanna get a local poncho. I like to get like local clothing items on each place. Like in Australia, I got a hat. Yeah, we're just gonna walk through and see what we find and get some good food. So one of the local industries here, besides tourism, which is the main one, is farming. And they farm a ton of different varieties of food. Potatoes is one of them. They have, I think it's over like 4,000 varieties of potatoes. But it's just incredible that you can farm at such high altitude here because the climate is so temperate and the ground is fertile here. But yeah, they're like farming at 10,000 plus feet here, which is pretty wild. In the city, they have all these local markets that are just so full of color and just beautiful walking through them. There's also another place where all the locals come and sell all their goods they've made and handmade clothing items, little trinkets here and there. But I'm just blown away by all the color here. I love it. So we just checked out the town here. Now we're gonna head back to the main city of Yorobambe and probably grab lunch over there. So we just got back to Urubamba and we're gonna be eating dinner here. We're kind of in this like really neat food court area. There's a bunch of different restaurants serving all different types of meals. I got ceviche and another one that I cannot pronounce. I'll show you guys that in a second, but Carlos recommended I should get it. It's kind of like a local cuisine. But today was absolutely insane. I am sunburnt to pieces. I didn't wear any sunscreen today and I just got destroyed by the sun. I should have known in the mountains the UV rays are just way higher, but I'm starving. I want to eat right now and that's what we're gonna do. All right, I just tried the ceviche. It is out of this world good. Carlos just said I'm gonna try 2 more dishes. He's trying to get me to try all this Peruvian stuff. He wants me to have the full experience. All right, so I just had the 3 dishes of food. I am so full, but they were incredible. I've always heard Peruvian food is like the best of the best, and right now it's lived up to it. I mean, the ceviche I had was incredible. And this little food court area is just super quaint and really cute. And then you have these crazy, just thousands of feet high mountains right behind it. Can't get a better backdrop than that. we're headed back to my hotel right now, and we'll see what we get up to there. But I'm exhausted. It's been a long day, but a very, very good day. And just like that, we are back at my hotel that I'll be at tonight, or for the rest of the week, really. What an incredible day. I can't even come up with enough good words to talk about this place, because it is just breathtaking having these mountains around, the amazing food, the people. Like, Peru is amazing. And I can't believe more people, more travelers I know at least, haven't been here. I just feel like I found a hidden gem here in Urubamba. Even though it is popular, at least the people I know haven't really been here or heard of it or talked about it. So gosh, I'm blown away. I'm truly blown away. Look at this mountain range right there. Can you tell I'm from Florida? Not having mountains around. Whenever I'm around them, I'm just awestruck by them because they're huge and I don't get them every day. So the locals here though, they live with them, so they get used to them. They don't really think anything of it. The way that mountains make you feel just small and that there's a bigger picture going on in the world. Truly incredible. Since this is my first solo trip abroad, I wasn't prepared for how many thoughts you carry alone. There's no one else but you, which is different. But I do have you guys to talk to. All right, I'm gonna show you guys the damage that was done today by the sun. Look at my neck. So brutal. It's gonna be peeling tomorrow probably, but man, definitely have to wear sunscreen and be protected out here because the UV is so much higher than Florida. But what an incredible day I had, and tomorrow and the next day are just gonna be even more insane. I'm gonna be mountain biking in the mountains of Peru. Like, dream come true right there. I'm incredibly lucky to be able to do this, but I'm really tired right now. I think I'm gonna hit the hay because tomorrow we have a long, long day. But what a good day. If you ever need to sleep, but there's an annoying light on or dogs barking all night, then you need the Manta Sleep Mask. Thankfully, they're sponsoring this video and have got me covered when I need a solid night's rest. I honestly wish I knew about them sooner because I went out and bought a cheap Amazon one before, and it was uncomfortable and just didn't fit right. Manta's masks have a premium feel, they're super adjustable, and are highly effective. My motto has always been buy nice or buy twice, and Manta Sleep lives up to that. If you want to invest in your sleep, check out mantasleep.com and use code Luke Bosworth to get 10% off your order. I'm going back to sleep now. Good morning. It is the next day and we are going to be shredding it up on the mountain biking all day, losing thousands of feet. It's going to be insane. But first, I have to do my morning routine. So every morning I've been having this thing called cocoa tea, and it's these leaves right here. It's kind of like green tea, but it kind of offers a stimulant like coffee, and it's also really good for altitude sickness. Has something to do with allowing oxygen to the brain, or that's what I've heard, and I've been doing it. And it's been working. I haven't had altitude sickness. You just fill up your cup with the cocoa leaf, put some hot water in it, let it sit for just a second, and then it's ready to sip. Yeah, this is about the best spot I've ever had a morning cup of tea. I try to get the natural sunlight in the mornings, have a tea, enjoy the view, and then I'll go have the complimentary breakfast. And then I got Carlos coming. He's gonna pick me up in the van today, and we're gonna be mountain biking all day. It's gonna be epic. We're gonna see more ruins. We're gonna bike through towns. I mean, I'm so fortunate to be able to be out here doing a sport I love in the mountains. Oh yeah! Looking good.
¿Todo bien?
Está bien.
Ready?
Yep. Alright, so we just arrived to the spot where we're going to be mountain biking down from. The ride up here was incredible. I think we gained around 3,000 feet of elevation. The bikes are just mint, like so nice, brand new bikes. Super excited, I can't contain it. Hopefully everyone stays safe and I don't push my limits too far. Even though these guys are older than me, they are really, really good riders because they live these incredible mountains. So we're gonna gear up and get ready to ride down. You. Also, I'm very in favor of protective gear now since my crash last summer. So apparently this is some kind of mint plant. What is it called?
Muña.
Muña. It smells good.
Yeah.
They said it'd get me high. I'm kidding. Oh my gosh. The mountain biking here is so fun. Like, it's actually ridiculous bombing down these local trails that were ancient Inca trails way back when. And for being created as walking trails, they're pretty intense for flying down on bikes. If only the Incas could see us now and how their trails are still being used. Just for a lot more fun now. We just stopped off the road here after our first run of the day, and we're getting a little snack. It's corn with cheese on it.
Choclo con queso. Como fino nomás. Gracias, Mari. Doble queso.
It seems interesting, and it's coming from this little tiny shop on the side of the road, so we're gonna give it a go and see what it's like. And right up that way, right on this like huge cliff, is the Viva Ferrata. Definitely butchered that name, but it's these pods right up on the mountain. Juanco is trying to get me to do it. I don't know if you guys can even see it, but it is ridiculously high. And you're cabled up and you walk up there yourself, stay overnight, and you come back down. Pretty insane. 2 days later. It was probably in some food I ate or...
Hace poco yo doné un reservorio ahí en la hacienda grande para varias comunidades, o sea, el terreno.
Sí, pero no lo necesita.
Yeah.
Sí, man. Have fun.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I just had the best mountain biking I've ever done in my life, or at least one of it. I mean, absolutely insane. We rode all day. I think we descended around 6,000 feet of elevation, like insane. We could do that. We had a nice shuttle all day, amazing bikes. Carlos was great, showed us all the amazing trails. I mean, I'm blown away. And I'm doing this tomorrow again. So we're gonna ride even more trails. Apparently there's just so many trails around here, from walking trails to biking trails, that you could be here for weeks and not do all the trails still. Incredible, incredible. But Peru has really blown me away with the riding, the people, and I still have way more days here. Just incredible. I mean, I rode so hard today that I have dirt in my underwear somehow. I have no idea how that happens. But we're gonna go back, eat some dinner, and clean up. But what an incredible day. Good morning, it is the next day here and it's currently raining on me. We're driving up to go mountain biking for the second day, and look at this incredible road we're on right now. Like, this road has to be one of the top 10 roads in the world, I feel like. This is just incredible. Absolutely incredible. We're gaining thousands of feet of elevation to go ride this trail all the way down to the base there. I'm stoked for it. It's gonna be amazing. What do you think?
It's gonna be a great ride for sure.
All right, we're getting soaked. So we just arrived at the top of the mountain pass here, and there's a little coffee shop right carved out of the side of the mountain. I mean, they're like farming right up there. But we're gonna go in and get some coffee, fuel up for our ride. I feel like I'm transported back in time to the 1950s in here, with the old payphones, the records playing, and what's neat is that the coffee beans are grown right outside the hut on the side of the mountain. Now that we're caffeinated up, we're gonna hit the trail, and it's actually stopped raining, so worked out perfectly. So before we hit the trail, you guys are probably wondering how the heck am I able to bike out here and able to see these amazing views, and that's where Carlos comes in. He owns Habitats Peru company. Their guiding service. There he is.
Yes, I'm Carlos and I work for Habitats Peru, and we organize tours to some of the most amazing destinations in the country.
Yeah, I mean, he knows Peru like the back of his hand. He's grown up here, so he knows all the amazing spots.
Yeah, we are the local operators, and we do mountain biking and rafting, climbing. If you want to go to Machu Picchu, we can just set up everything for you to enjoy.
He's truly the man for the job, so if you guys really want to see true Peru, hire Carlos. Habitats Peru, look them up. They're an amazing company, and they also do epic mountain biking, which what I love to do. So yeah, we're gonna hit the trail. Just want to tell you guys about his company and what he does, but let's go. So this is the Inca Avalanche Trail, which is home to a massive annual race where hundreds of riders race to the bottom. You descend thousands of feet, ride through multiple climates, and go over some crazy tech lines. It's some of the most fun I've ever had on a bike, and I'd love to come back next year and see how I really stack up in the actual race against a lot of pro riders that come. So we just finished up the Mega Avalanche Trail, which was ridiculous. It was like the longest trail I've ever done in my life. Insane terrain. And we're going by this river right here, and they spotted an otter, which is apparently super rare to see. And the weather has just been phenomenal. It did rain on us a little bit on the ride. I thought it made the conditions pretty fun, and yesterday was dry, today was muddy, so really getting the best of both worlds. Post-ride, we're gonna be trying some guinea pig here at Truco's restaurant. Pretty famous for it, so let's give it a shot. Cheers! First bite of guinea pig. We're gonna see what it tastes like. Tiny bones. Tastes really good. Tastes like I don't know, like turkey a little bit. That was good though. Well, I can officially say I've tried guinea pig before. I used to have one as a pet when I was a kid, but now I'm eating it. Stay tuned for the next Peru video where the adventure continues, and I'll be scaling mountains to alien huts, diving into the local culture, and showcasing the real reason I came to Peru. Subscribe if you're always going to stay adventurous, and maybe watch another one of my videos right here.